friends, and I mean that quite literally this week, as Ben and Diane are joined by my longtime comedy buddy, Josh Sneed, who was not only the first comic to ask me to hang out after a show, but almost was the first guest to stump me on 6 Degrees of Tommy Stinson. Why? Because it turns out no one wanted to play with the band when in Rome, including the band's members themselves, as the years following their disbandment were marked with a crazy amount of legal acrimony. Lucky for us, they did record a few demos in their early years with Corinne Drury, a singer who herself would also be a breakout one-hit wonder in the 80s with the band Swing Out Sister. That band's drummer, Martin Jackson, previously played with the Drury Column, whose guitarist Vinnie Riley we've mentioned on a lot of previous segments. But instead of connecting him to electronic musician BT, as we've done in the past, let's instead look at Riley's work as a founding member of the British punk band Ed Banger and the Nosebleeds, a band who in their second incarnation would feature vocals from a young, pre-Smith Stephen Morrissey and guitar from future Cult guitarist Billy Duffy. The Cult would eventually add drummer Matt Sorum, who would go on to join Guns N' Roses a few decades before that band added bass from Tommy Stinson. So this week we went from the synth one-hit wonders of When in Rome and Swing Out Sister to the early punk of Ed Banger and the Nosebleeds to the Cult, once again back to Tommy Stinson. Miss you, Josh. Back to Diane and Ben.